take a look at the updates. Dude, the wall is gone. Let's go. So you can see right here, there's a little bit of a space here. So pushing that out, don't know if this will be enough space for them. All right, nice little update on this house here. We're week 2. This is finishing up week 3. Windows are in, so all brand new windows up in the front. Looks like they did some landscaping work, but we still got some work to do. Foundation was done last week, as you guys saw. Let's go look at the changes that we see in this house. Big changes this week. Usually these are the biggest changes that you'll see, and then it'll just kind of slow down. So as you walk in, this door's still going to get reframed out. The door still hasn't come in, so we haven't reframed it. Foundation was done a couple weeks ago. Let's look at the back first. So put all new windows in the house, which is really nice. All brand new windows inside the house. Just our business model. This door can stay. It's really good. We just got to paint it. Window still hasn't come in yet, so got to figure that out. Biggest changes back here is all of this was siding. Removed all that siding and literally just reframed this whole back. All this is just reframed. Just put plywood there. There was 2 big windows. We talked about it last week, so kept that window. Just did a normal 3x5, and then just did a normal 3x5, and then just a normal back window. All this is going to look completely different in 2 weeks because we're just going to put all new siding throughout. Don't like the fact that it's probably going to look a little bit more, it's not going to look as bright in the house, but that's okay because we'll have recessed lights in there. It'll brighten it up a little bit. Another little tip for those of you guys that have lock boxes, make sure you're changing them every 2 weeks because we had a lot of people come in to get bids, to get some bids, get some other work done, and you just got to always be changing your lockbox. Because if you're not changing your lockbox, you're just risking yourself people to come in and break in and steal some stuff. Crew hasn't gotten here yet. It's a far drive for them from where they live. Dude, look at this bad boy. This is so nice. So as I walk in, texture, drywall has been done. They also did move recess lights. They added some recess lights, so we'll add, it looks like there'll be 5 recess lights here. And then we'll also, they removed the popcorn ceiling, so you can see kind of popcorn ceiling has been removed. There's still a little bit left over there, but that's kind of been removed. And then the biggest change that you'll see is, so now we have a formal kitchen now, nice and big and open, which is really nice. We lost this tiny little office space, which actually, I prefer it better because this is just now my open kitchen that's here. The kitchen was boxed off and small, and you had this little, just this little room of a closet area, and it just doesn't make sense. It makes sense to walk into this and you see your kitchen sink, you see your stove, you see your backsplash, you see everything. And then also too, you can see all the way to the backyard, which is really, really nice. And also you can't feel it here, but this room just looks taller. So we opened it up, saw that this was not load bearing, which we assumed that already. And the joist goes all the way over here, which is really nice. So we don't have to put a post in here, we don't have to put a beam, like all of it is pretty much already set up, which is really dope, which we assume that all going on. We put a pantry back here in the corner, just a little pantry area. Looks like refrigerator's gonna go right here. So we had to do some plumbing work right here. Just relocate some stuff. Electrical outlet. That plumbing stays there, so we don't have any issues with that. And yeah, so it looks like we'll have an L-shaped kitchen. Looks like we'll have a little island here in the middle as well too. And it's just gonna look beautiful. That's the biggest change for the week. And again, in this stage, you're gonna see most of the big changes because once all the demo gets cleared out, drywall gets up and electrical, rough and electrical's done, this process starts going a little bit more faster and smoother. So again, we're in week 3 on this one, which is really nice. This is that room that was there. It was a laundry room, but we kind of just divided it up. Use that wall, use that door as kind of our angle to just angle it out here. Again, washer and dryer room. Just keep it here, keep it consistent. Makes it so much easier. Again, they can put stackable shelves, whatever the heck they want in here. It just makes it so much easier and convenient, which is really nice. Is that refrigerator gonna fit? Is that stove gonna fit? Go look at that. I don't know what my measurement is for my dishwasher, I don't think, because I'm trying to think. I gotta measure from here to there to see how far it is, to see if my dishwasher is gonna fit. Not my dishwasher, my washing machine's gonna fit, my dryer is gonna fit. It's gonna be a tight fit, unless we do stackable. That'll be a conversation that we need to have. The only reason that that's there is because the plumbing is tight in there. Might be an issue. We'll have a conversation about it. So sorry, what's going through my head, I just see it live time. So you can see right here, there's a little bit of a space here. So pushing that out, don't know if this will be enough space for them to be able to put a washer right here, keep calling it washing machine right here. Washing machine, dryer, because that door is right there. So option number 1 would be eliminate the door, but then we have brick on the outside, a mortar that we'd have to fill. Option 2, I mean, this has already been recessed out and pushed out. Something to consider, I guess. I don't think it'll be a big issue, but we'll keep an looking. Too, this kitchen just looks beautiful. Nice little kitchenette area. Okay, so I see on here that they've already done a lot of drywall stuff. You can also see right here, there was a window right here, and then there was a door right here, so that got eliminated. There was no door there, that door got put in, and then you can see what we saw from the outside. This is just, looks like a grand ball. Like this is what's gonna sell the house, this massive living room. Massive oversized living room. If we had it in the budget, we'd probably put shiplap up there on the top, but honestly just paint it, texture it. You can see all the recessed lights. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 12 recessed lights up in here. And then all of these ceiling fans are gonna get removed and they'll get patched up. We're gonna have 1 ceiling fan in the middle. It's gonna be a big one, but this is just so grand and massive. So big, so big, so big. So again, there was a window, big window there, oversized window, big oversized window here, big oversized window, and then a massive sliding door. And we just removed all of that. This is the most functional and efficient way to do it. Because instead of, we spent probably $150 per window and then about $1,000 for that, probably 800 bucks. So call it 1,500 for just the windows plus another $500 for materials. And so you're spending $2,000 to make it look like that versus 8 to 10 grand to get a massive window, to get a sliding door. Just doesn't make any sense. Not at this price point. For a $1 million price point, it'd be different. But again, I would rather spend a lot more money opening that up and spending my money there versus spending my money there because I'm not gonna get the return that I would if I would go in the kitchen. So this is open up. Man, this is a really cool master. So now the master's here. It's just a way better layout. Dude, this layout's way better. You come in, you have the door. This is just a bigger, yeah. So stand-up shower, which is our standard. We have vanity here, which is gonna be epic. And then toilet's gonna stay there. So we're not gonna really rechange anything. Just made it the most efficient way possible, which is epic. You guys can't really see, but got recessed lights. Again, one of the things that I don't do is we will remove the recessed light up there and we'll just put a can light up there. It just makes it so much easier and efficient. Because that little light bulb, that little light, so that was up there and we just removed it and then just run the wire in there. It just makes it so much easier, because then you're gonna have to line everything up, make sure the sink lines up, make sure your vanity lines up. Like, you're gonna have to do a lot of math and a lot of, you know, thinking for your contractors. You really don't want to do that. Big broom. I like it a lot. And there's another big change that we made on the other side of the house, which is really nice, which we'll see. These are the stages, man. I wish I had like 50 people here. Maybe I'm gonna have a meetup tomorrow and just bring like 5 or 6 people out here so they can check it. This is the room that had that little elevation there. So you can kind of see now that we removed the tile, like, there is no issue here. It was just a matter of that, just removing that. I think it was just a poor install. But this is a big guest room. You know, got new windows. We'll change the outlet soon. And then you just walk into that bad boy. One of my biggest goals with this channel, guys, is to really educate you guys and teach you along the whole process. So you should have seen how I ordered everything, got all the materials ordered, counted all the doors, counted all that stuff, and you'll see in real life time how we're gonna apply it today. And hopefully you guys can learn a couple of things and tactics. Sliding glass doors completely removed. We just added a window there. So window was added there. Again, cost efficient. That window costs probably 150 bucks, right? The drywall and the framing around it costs another 100 bucks. You know, if you're looking at $300 versus $1,000, you know, sliding glass door, it just doesn't make sense. This is a big change, and initially I was like, I don't get the vision, but my contractor's like, no, I agree. So if you remember, this was basically access to that bathroom right there. So, but what we did was we eliminated that and made it a true guest right here. Because now when you walk in, it was just a funky layout. Now this bathroom looks a lot bigger. Hard to tell on camera, but it definitely just looks a lot bigger. So just a lot bigger. And again, they pull that out, they pull vanity out, they pull all that, leave the plumbing there. We're gonna put a vanity just right here. And instead of us trying to master and figure out a line where everything's at, my electrician just puts a recessed light, and it just looks so efficient, so easy. If I wanted to put electrical power to here so I can put the light up mirrors, that's when I would do it here and basically just measure up to the top and just tell them where we're gonna be at. But again, in this phase where we're at, it's pretty simple. Got a new tub that we put in, got new rough-in electricals been put in, which is really nice. And then this room, again, as the day goes on, like, these windows are gonna just make this house look nicer and nicer. A little slope there in the middle. So I'm happy with the progress. I really liked how this kind of kitchen kind of manifested. And those of you guys that are brand spanking new, they're like, dude, how do I even know to think about that? Like, this comes with experience. Like, how did I know that that wall wasn't load bearing? How did I know that we could design the kitchen like this? Honestly, it just comes with experience. You get feedback from buyers, other investors. I probably walked 500 or 600 houses already. So I can understand where layout's gonna go. I can understand and think ahead of time, hey, what happens when a buyer says this? The framing in the laundry room, hey, is a washing machine gonna fit here, right? All of these things just come with experience. And when you guys see this and learn this through me, you can see the 500 houses that I walk, you can see my experience in real life time. And that's essentially what I want to do with this, you know, educating you guys on the things in regards to like what we're looking at for the houses and stuff like that. So those are really a lot of different things that I want to educate you guys on, is because, again, this is real life. I could have a problem and walk in and the house could get red tagged tomorrow. I could walk in and the house could flood tomorrow, right? There's all of these things that occur in our business that you never know what could happen. I have 2 houses that we're closing on this week. One of them we closed on yesterday. I'm on my way to the title closing company right now to close on that house. That's gonna be a good little profit. That's the house that we walked a couple weeks ago, Torrey Pines up there in Conroe. Phenomenal house. We had a 4-hour master class on rehab budgets. If you guys go watch this, phenomenal. Learn education on rehab, how to estimate rehab budgets appropriately. We're gonna make around like 80 grand on that flip. So that's a really good flip. We wanna buy more houses in that area. So again, I'm showing you guys real life time, the good, the bad, and the ugly. The reality is if you see these changes and you're following this channel, the thing that you're gonna see is, oh my God, he's doing this, he's doing great. Like you'll see that, hey, I had 9 wins today, essentially, right? But those aren't the 9 wins. You didn't see the other 90 failures that I had. You just see the 9 wins that I had. A lot of the time in this business, if you're just getting started and you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna fail a lot more times. The wins that I have are because of the education, the experience, but also the 90 failures that I had as well too. So if you're discouraged, if you're frustrated about what's going on in real estate business, it's a hard business to go on right now. It's a very, very challenging business. There's not a lot of deals out there. There's not a lot of deal flow, and you just got to keep pushing hard and keep doing. Hopefully this channel provides you some education on what we're doing in real lifetime flips. Hopefully you guys learned something. If you guys want to see more videos like this, comment down low. Please like, please subscribe, and please share with a friend you think they would love this as well too. I need help from you. I'm giving you value, I'm giving you education. I need help from you. I need capital. I need to raise between 50 and 100 grand over the next week or so. So if you are somebody that has capital, that wants to partner up on deals, that wants to see real life deals, like I have a meeting on Sunday with 3 of my lenders. We're gonna walk houses together, very similar to this. They're gonna answer all the questions, right? Like I want to do that, and they're gonna get paid while they do that. So if you're one of those people that have capital, 50, 30, 100 grand, shoot me a message on Instagram at sub2drew, SUBTODREW. Let's have a conversation. Let's see if we're a good fit. You don't have to be in Houston to be able to lend to us. Again, it's just one of those things where let's have a conversation. Let's see if it's a good fit. Message me on Instagram. As always, have a great weekend. We'll see you guys on the next one.